Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I thought I'd do a reaction video to Newcastle Leicester. So the three things I'm going to talk about: Newcastle 1, Leicester 2. Disappointing result for us. Hoping to build on the draw with Liverpool to show some intent, create some chances, and do something. I didn't feel we really contributed that much. Now, for me, the key moment obviously was that spell when Maddison and Tielemans scored. Both goals came from cutbacks. Midfield not really doing its role. Brucey went with Hayden. No, they've got two Longstaff brothers, and then obviously he put on Shelvey. And the second goal is all Shelvey's fault. I love John Joe Shelvey. I think he's not really done very well under Steve Bruce. But I think he's a great player. But there, he's lazy. He's not tracking his runner, and that's what happens when you play against one of these really great teams. Looking at us as an offense, Joelinton and Almiron didn't provide much. I really think it's time for us to accept that Joelinton is a failed signing and just let him go. He's not good enough for Newcastle. The more I watch him, the more I see his flaws, and I saw his flaws from the beginning, but I thought he would progress and that his ability, there are times when he beats someone or he's got pace or he does a good run or something, but he never builds on it. And I think the fact that he hasn't built on that Palace game just tells me it's probably time we just have to accept he's rubbish. He's terrible. And they probably need Steve Bruce to go, look, I cannot work with this guy. I need someone else. Cut our losses, see what price we get. I'm sure someone in the German league or, I don't know, lower divisions in Italy and Spain would take him, because he's a waste. I can't watch him anymore. And the thing, I would have more respect for Steve Bruce if he just dropped him now, because that would show me strong management. And it just seems that we just keep playing him. How many chances does the guy need to get? I would just drop him now. The other thing I would think we need to mention is left back. I think left back is a position we really need to strengthen. I'm not happy with Richie playing out there. I don't think he's good enough. I personally would, another player, I just need to get a left back in, because Jamal Lewis has been a flop. Matt Ritchie hasn't done what we'd hoped. He's been a solid, dependable person playing out of position. I think he struggles to play on the wing anyway, Ritchie. So I think the best he's got is to play left back. So people say he's playing out of position. I don't think he's got the pace anymore to play on the wing. His delivery hasn't been as good, and he's not popping up, and he's not getting forward as much. Obviously, he's getting older, so it might be more difficult for him. And if it's not working for him at left back, I don't really see a place for him in the team. But yeah, I think we definitely need a left back. Centre mids, again, Sean Longstaff just looks out of his depth. I just don't see. I cannot believe it's the same player that was linked with Man United and had that great half a season. Positives from today is Andy Carroll coming on, scoring a goal, causing a little bit of disruption. He's not the fix. He's not going to be a long-term fix. I'm pleased he got his goal. In my opinion, he shouldn't have been given a new contract. We're being too sentimental. And he caused some issues and everything. For me, I loved Andy Carroll first time he was here, but he doesn't jump the same. His actual touch and technical play is nowhere near as good as it was when he was here last time. He's very languish, and I think we have to accept as well that he's probably just not good enough. And I always say this: it's great to have a plan B, and the plan B is Andy Carroll, but it's difficult to see what our plan A is. At least when Carroll comes on, we've got a defined style of play. I don't really know what our style of play is when Carroll's not on the pitch. But I have respect for him. I appreciate his service and everything like that. But I think he's another one. He's just not good enough, really. For me, if you're a manager, you have to be able to see a player, go, okay, he's not good enough, let's get rid. he's not good enough. Let's get rid. Cut through the rubbish. Like Liverpool, when Klopp came into Liverpool, first thing he said, "I don't want Balotelli anywhere near my team." He said that straight away. Same with Brendan Rodgers. He came in to Liverpool. He said straight away, "I don't want Charlie Adam and I don't want Andy Carroll. I want rid of both of them." And like at the time, they were first team players. They were playing loan, but he made that decision, and we need Bruce to make the decision. I just wonder if he's just being weak with regards to the likes of Joelinton and Andy Carroll, because Joelinton was so expensive, and like he's worried about how the owners might view it. And then Andy Carroll is so like such a big figure in maybe the dressing room and everything that maybe he also needs to think about letting him go. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Tell me 3 things we learnt from Newcastle Leicester, and what would you do with Joelinton and Carroll?